Let's talk about it. Everybody's freaking out over the fact Jackie Macmullan, aka Mac, a writer for Espn, stated that Kyrie Irving are NBA property. Wow. Really? Is that where we are right now, people? We're freaking out because a Caucasian lady from Massachusetts said that Kyrie Irving is property of the NBA. Is that where we from? Well, Mac has won awards and everything for her being a columnist, author. She got the Kurt Gowdy Award. All these things have happened for her. Has she had a lot of controversial interviews with people? Nothing that would bar the line of a racist person. She has debated a lot of athletes, listened to their plight, and understand where they're coming from. Her and Kyrie battled because Kyrie has certain beliefs that should be. But the way things are is the truth. You're mad at Jackie because she told you what is the obvious. All NBA players are property of the owners. Why you think the title is owners? So the thing is that they own the team. They own that team name, and whoever plays for them, they're in control. Your name, Kyrie Irving, when you sign that contract, the NBA owns that name. All licensings that goes on that team jersey when it says Irving, you might get a cut depending on your structuring deal, but the league is making money off that. Your likeness, your face. Coffee mugs, thermoses, book bags, all of these things they're getting paid off of. Off of you. So why are people freaking out at the obvious? Let's listen to what she said, actually.
Understand the Kyrie part of it without just being a bunch of jerks on podcasts that can't
No, I
figure out how
know,
anyone
I know.
can do this.
Well, so I will tell you this. I was thinking about all the conversations I've had with Kyrie through the years. One of them I had, I don't know, 2 years ago. We got into an argument about, something. And he's like, well, there shouldn't be an NBA draft. Players should be able to go wherever they want to go. We're not, someone's property. And I'm like, yeah, you are, dude. That's the way it works. That's why you get paid all these millions. And so I really think in Kyrie's mind, I think the effects of the Capitol, I think the effects of the Jacob Blake shooting, I genuinely believe those things affected him. They bothered him. He felt like we are not putting importance where it belongs. These things are more important.
And what did she say that was wrong? Everything she said was factual. What did she say that was wrong? Now, Kyrie believes that you should not be drafted by a team. You should be able to choose which team you want to go to. Well, damn, everybody gonna want to go play for the Lakers then. Then what's gonna happen, Kyrie? You see what I'm saying? Kyrie, sometimes it's just him thinking. And I understand that it just wakes up in him because he's tired of the injustice. And we all are in line with Kyrie on that. Because most of the people that's in the NBA, they don't want to upset status quo. They are going to toe the line and they're going to walk that plank. And no one's going to question them. No one's going to say anything to them. They're just going to just go their merry old way and don't want no trouble. The no trouble Negro always going to have things laid out for them. And then they're going to try to get the no trouble Negro to lead the pack. Because the no trouble Negro want everybody else to be like him. They was like, we want more people to be like you. Go out there, no trouble Negro. Go do your thing. Yep, you're more than an athlete. So no trouble Negro is going to walk out there and try to get everybody to follow him. Come on, be like me. No trouble Negro. Let's go. So no trouble Negro going to lead all the other ones down this road of no trouble. They're going to see some injustice happen. They just going to say, man, that's bad. That's messed up. I just don't know why we all can't get along. They're going to put them in no trouble Negro school and groom them to be no trouble. No matter what you seeing happening over there, you don't respond to it. You don't get involved. You want no trouble. Meanwhile, you getting rich. They showering you with money just for being no trouble. Meanwhile, the people around you, they suffering. And the people that's going to come in after you are going to suffer. So Kyrie's right about them not putting the attentions where they're supposed to put it. But to try to change it from within, that's a difficult task. Because you're fighting a bunch of no trouble Negroes on the inside. But you are licensed property by the NBA. All, not just you, all the hundreds of players that are assigned to the teams. They're property of the National Basketball Association. There are certain things you can't say to the media. There are certain things, even when you're not playing, you can't do. So you're property of them. And they owners. Now, they can't take away your freedoms. Because you're free to quit. You're free to just walk away from it all. But, like she said, this is why they pay you millions of dollars. To show you that the money isn't everything. It looks pretty on paper. It looks pretty on those digital things when they saying you're going to have a nice home, a nice car. But for how long are you going to have that nice home and nice car? Where are the investment plans for you? 5 years after you're done playing, you guys are going bankrupt. So what she's stating is actually a reality that's happening around the globe. And you guys are mad at Jackie Macmullan talking about she need to be fired. For what? For what? What she need to be fired for? You didn't know this already? She just brought the reality out front center. Now the NBA probably ain't gonna like what she just said. Because it's like, well, we don't have to throw it in their face. But yeah, well, of course we do, but we don't have to let them know that. And if the NBA is upset, then ESPN is upset. Because ESPN is not even a sports network anymore. It's just a propaganda site. So, anyhow, we're going to wrap this up. I don't want to keep it too long. Just wanted to state how I felt about the situation. Don't forget you can hit the like button, notification, all of it. Hit that up. The Patreon, yeah, we right back. We took some days off, about a 1 or 2, so you guys can get caught up. People thought I was moving way too fast. Dude's like, man, slow down. I'm like, all right, I'll slow down. All right, I'll slow down then. I guess I was giving y'all too much heat. Y'all like, look, we on fire, man. It's too much out here. So we back at it today. I wanted to let y'all rest up because I don't want y'all to miss none of the other stuff that's coming. Now, yeah, on the Patreon, yeah, people just reading that. You see the slave ships that were owned by the Jewish people and the names of the slave ships. Yeah, we got it all. Put it on there. So that you can actually witness it and see it in writing and actually, you know that this is real that took place. Now back to Kyrie for a minute because I wanted to state a few things here about Kyrie before we exit. Kyrie just learned when they hit him with that $800,000 fine, you're property of the NBA. That whole getting fined and what they decide to fine him, property of the NBA. He said he was coming back Saturday. They said, no, you're not. Because you're property of them. You play when they say you can play. You see? So, yes, all NBA players are property of the league. All NFL players are property of the league. All Major League Baseball players are property of the league. They are all part of anything that has something to do with your job. You are property of theirs till you're no longer their property. So that shouldn't be a shock to Kyrie Irving. It wasn't a shock 2 years ago when she said the conversation took place. So why is it a shock to you? You should already know this. It's simple.